Hi. Hi. If you're new around here, hi, my name is Z and I run this YouTube channel. But if you're not new around here, welcome back to all the coffee-filled ramblings about whatever I want to talk about. Talking about coffee, let me just have some coffee before I continue on with this video. Yeah. Now, if you're wondering, Z, aren't you wearing the same clothes and like makeup and like exactly the entire style as your last video? Yes, you are right. I just finished filming my, I would say like kind of get ready with me testing video for this makeup look because I am doing this particular makeup look for my friend's wedding, like for the bridesmaids at my friend's wedding who are also my classmates. So I just did a video testing this makeup look to see how it would look like and how it feels on my face before I actually do it on my friends, and testing out different eyeshadows. Well, not on camera, but I have tested out different eyeshadows and different products and blah 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 blah. So yeah, that's the previous video, hence why I'm all did up like this. Kind of digging this hijab look. At first when I first had it on, wasn't really liking it, but now it's grown on me. Really like the flowiness of it all. So yeah, moving on to the actual point of this video. The point of this video is I've tried to film this particular video. I'm sure you can see the from the title below. I have tried to film this video back in April. It's now September. It's been 5 months, and yeah. Today's video is going to be my birthday haul. So my birthday happens to fall on the 6th of March, and this year, as you guys know, is my very first year having a full-time job. And let me just tell you, the financial decisions I've made, horrible, completely terrible. So sorry mom, sorry. So today's gonna be basically sharing you guys what I got for myself now that I'm working full-time, and like basically why I got the things that I got and why are people doing construction at this time. Anyway, let's get into the video. Okay, so I got quite a lot of things for my birthday. Some of them makeup related, some of them not makeup related. Well, majority of them are makeup related, some of them are not. For the ones that are not makeup related, I'm going to start with those first, and including photos, because I realize I don't have any of them with me right now. So I'm just going to be including photos for y'all of what I got that are not beauty related. So there are 4 items. The first one is something that my friends got for me, and those are Vans platform shoes. So here's a photo of it right here. They are the comfy sole ones in the design with the white lines. And fun story, I actually bought myself my own pair of Vans for my birthday. And luckily for me, they bought the design that I didn't buy. So the ones that I got, which is the second non-beauty related birthday present to myself, is another pair of Vans shoes, aka this is the design, but they are platform shoes. So they're the standard like design, the black design, but they have platform heels because your girl is short, like mad short. So I bought those, and then my friends got me another pair of Vans shoes but with the comfy soles, and they are perfect. I wear them to work and they're so comfortable. Like I can't even stress to you how much I walk at work, and the fact that those don't even give me blisters, perfection. So the next thing that I got for my birthday, so the third item that's not beauty related that I got for my birthday, is a Herschel bag. So my very first year of uni, Sophia, my friend, got me my very first like expensive bag, and that is the Herschel American Tourister, if I'm not wrong. It's basically this for my birthday back in 2018. She got me that. But for myself, as much as I like that style, like that Herschel design, I found it a little bit too bulky and a little bit too big for everyday use. So I got myself the Herschel Settlement bag in navy blue, and let me tell you, to find the navy blue color is a pain. Like, it's sold out everywhere, at least in Singapore, from what I've seen at that point in time when I bought it, and it was like almost impossible to get. Okay, I was like, why is it that my favorite color, aka the navy blue one, out of stock? Like, why? And I managed to get it from a reputable retailer, like the last one from Lazada, and I was just like, yeah, I got it. So yeah, I copped it real quick and I have been loving it ever since. It's just the right size. When I first got it, I thought it was a little bit too big, but now nope, it's the perfect size. It looks amazing with every single look that I wear, and like it's just my baby now. It's my baby. It's my baby. I love it. I really highly recommend you guys get the settlement design because I think that is like so classy, like so classy. So yeah, the last non-beauty related like birthday present that I got, and this is from my parents. My mom was the one that actually convinced my dad to get it for me, and that is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. Here's the photo. I got mine in Mystic Bronze, which, not gonna lie, I still regret to this day getting that color. Just nice, like around the time of my birthday, the navy blue came out, and if you guys don't know, I love blue. Like, I've been wearing blue all day every day, well, majority of my life basically. I just wear blue. I love the color blue. Every shade of blue, blue is perfect. Anyway, the blue like design came out for the S7 tab, S7 Plus, and to save my dad money, like just $50, I decided, you know what, let's go for the Mystic Bronze. The Mystic Bronze is cheaper by $50. A week later, I regretted it. Like, I love the tablet itself, but in terms of like design and color, I regretted getting the bronze one. I should have gotten the freaking blue one, but no, I did that to myself. Anyway, but overall for the product, I've been using it for a couple of months now. It is life-saving, especially if you're a student or you're someone who likes writing, who prefers like who is like a kinesthetic visual kind of person. Having a tablet with a pen will save your life. Like, I'm not kidding you. So yeah, those are my non-beauty related birthday presents. Now moving on to the beauty related stuff. For the beauty related stuff, I have quite a few items, and they are all in this really nice lilac colored e.l.f. cosmetics box. The box itself came from a much later order because I have no self-control when it comes to buying makeup, but all of my birthday like purchases are in here. I just put it in this box because it's a nice color compared to the cardboard brown, like standard brown color box that it was originally in. So yeah, let's start off with I'm just gonna pull out random things. So the first thing that I got for myself, well, not the first thing, well, the first item I'm gonna be talking about is the item I used in my previous video, and that is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Foundation. So this is in the shade Golden Nude 13, as you can see here. And I honestly thought that this wasn't going to be my shade, but it actually oxidizes a little bit. I know it doesn't look that way on camera, but it actually does oxidize a little bit, and it fits my like overall skin tone so much better. My neck is definitely not the same shade, like, ignore that. Like, my neck is the darkest part of my body, so the rest of my body is actually the shade, like the one that you see on my face right now, but my face and my neck is not that shade, which pisses me off so much because it's just really bad. Anyway, so yeah, this is what I got, like one of the things I got for my birthday. Moving on from that is another foundation. I bought a lot of foundations this year, and that is the 3CE Style Nanda Velvet Fit Foundation. So I got mine in the shade Beige. Now this shade is once again too light for me. I thought when I first got it, I thought, oh, it's my shade, because for once 3CE has more than just 2 shades. It has 6 shades. This is the 4th shade in the lineup, and yeah, I was hoping this would be my shade, but it's even lighter than the Bare Minerals one, so good luck to me using this. Hopefully it does oxidize. I doubt so because Korean foundations rarely ever oxidize. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes, but I'm really excited to try this, especially since the shade range has improved a little bit, man. Just a little bit. Kind of wish I got the next shade down though, so that's my fault. So this foundation actually does come with a brush. Though it's not a brush that I am like keen on using. This is what the brush looks like. The brush is like the Korean style of like buffing brushes, which is like straight, instead of rounded, straight, short, and densely packed. I don't know how I will feel using this brush, but we'll see. We'll see in the future. Moving on from that is a lipstick, and this lipstick is from NARS. Air Matte Lip Color. So I got the Air Matte Lip Color in the shade Pinup. I don't know why I got this, to be honest. I felt like, well, basically I know why I got this. I got this because I had the birthday like rebates, or like the birthday 20% off or whatever like Sephora has for birthday month, and I was like, I wanted to use that offer, and then I just decided to get this. So yeah, it is a red color. I barely ever wear reds. I know I look like I'm wearing red lipstick now, but this is like peach with like red blended in, not full red, so I don't know when I'm gonna wear this. However, this is supposedly a limited edition product, so I just decided, you know what, let's get it. And I've never tried like NARS products before, so I'm excited to give this a whirl. So yeah, moving on from that is the Kaja Beauty Bento Bouncy Shimmer Eyeshadow Trio. Now I got this because of one of my favorite like commentary slash beauty YouTubers, and that is Smoky Glow, or also known as Hannah, and she loves this. She loves the Kaja bento boxes, and I got the shade, what shade did I get? I got the shade Orange Blossom because this is the most versatile in my opinion. It has like the pinky champagne one, it has the orange midtone, and then it has a deeper like bronzy kind of taupey color. So this works for almost all occasions. Like if you want a highlight, you have a highlight. If you want a midtone like on all over the lid shimmer, you have one. If you want like a shimmery look all over, you have all three with the darker shade. Like it's so versatile, the color story. I can't wait to try this. So yeah, really excited to try this. Hopefully I'll get different shades, but I'll only get the different shades once I've tried this out. Okay, so next up that I got is another NARS product, and this is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I got mine in the shade Custard. Personally, for me, I'm not one to use pot concealers, but I've heard so many good things about this concealer that I've wanted to give it a try. I have not just yet, and I'm too afraid to use it on like a very important event like Sophia's wedding, so I have not tried this just yet. So wish me luck, hopefully this works well for me. Next up is a blush, and this blush is from Clio. It's their Prism Air blush, and the shade that I got is in number 3, City Coral. So I've been wanting to try the Prism Air line for the longest of times, but in Singapore, Clio is very expensive. It's like $30, which is ridiculous for a drugstore brand. But yeah, this is what the packaging look like. It's so pretty. And then this is what the blush looks like. So I've been trying to get more into like glowy blushes again. Like, I don't know, there's something about glowy blushes that I really like. So I've been really into cream blushes and glowy blushes right now. So hopefully this worked out. I've seen many good things about this, so wish me luck with this. Next up is a brand that I have a very like a emotional attachment to, and that is Chi Chi Cosmetics. The reason for that is the person who introduced me to Chi Chi Cosmetics is Shannon Harris, also known as ShanXO here on YouTube. She is a New Zealand YouTuber, like beauty YouTuber, and she has been talking about Chi Chi for the longest of times. I've been watching her since I was 15, which is coming to 9 years now, and she keeps talking about Chi Chi, and I'm like, I need to try Chi Chi Cosmetics. Now that I've worked full-time, I finally am able to buy their products. So I bought like quite a few items. One of them being the brow pomade. Shannon really likes this. The color that I got is in Cool Brown. So yeah, I've been really into brow pomades because I really like them for glamorous occasions, and I really like the clean brow look as well. So this is what the pomade looks like, just a standard top and everything. Really excited to use this. I am in the middle of trying to finish some older brow pomades, so it will take me a while before I open this one up, and hopefully it doesn't dry out before I use it. So yeah, Moving on from that, a blush. So this blush is from a brand that I really like. Specifically their lip products, because they have amazing lip products, and that brand is called Romand. This is their Better Than Cheek blush in the shade Fig Cheap. I don't understand what is with Korean people and their tongue twisting like shade names, but yeah, I've wanted to try the Better Than Cheek blushes for the longest of times, but um Korean beauty brands have this really horrible bad habit of oversaturating their product promo photos. So you might think it works for your skin tone, but no, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. It's like straight up ash. It's white with like 3 drops of orange, or white with 3 drops of pink. So it's very, very fair and light and just straight up ash. So this shade, the Fig Chip shade, is the only one that I saw that I think would work really well on my skin tone, or someone who's like a maybe maximum 3 shades darker than me. So yeah, hopefully this works out well. I have not even swatched it yet, so yeah, wish me luck with this blush. Moving on from the blush is a loose powder, also from 3CE. It's a new one. It's their natural finish a loose powder. I got mine in the shade number 2. So I wanted to try this because I've never tried any like Korean beauty loose powders before, and a lot of the times their loose powder, as you can see on camera, it looks yellow, but it's actually more of like a peachy beigey tone, which I don't really appreciate that much. I prefer a yellow undertone to all my powders. I find that it helps to color correct. It suits my skin tone a lot better and just looks overall a lot better on me than something peachy. But once again, I just wanted to try it and it was on offer, so yeah. Moving on is a lipstick. Now this lipstick is something that I wanted to get since I saw the promo photos, and I've tried dupes or like copycats of it, but so far I haven't found anything that is quite as that's anywhere similar to the formulation of this product, and that is the Huda Beauty Power Matte Lipsticks. I have 2 shades. The one that I'm holding right now is called First Kiss. The other one I got is in Graduation Day. So Graduation Day is the one that I wanted to get. First Kiss was just like the backup shade that if I didn't get Graduation Day. Fun fact about getting the shade Graduation Day, it was the last one on the shelf. Like, I was lucky enough to get the last one on the shelf. So this is what First Kiss looks like. I don't know why I got this shade, to be honest. The swatches look so much like very different from this. This looks very like neutral brown, whereas I like a pinky brown when it comes to my nudes. So yeah, I don't know why I got the shade. This one is Graduation Day, and this is what the color looks like. Once again, don't know why I got this shade because the swatches don't look anything like this. So yeah, I've tried the Pony Effect dupes for these, and these cannot be compared to the Pony Effect ones. And the Pony Effect ones are still drying. Like, when I first tried it out, it was so dry. It got better as you warmed it up and you used it more, like the Pony Effect ones. But this is so much creamier, yet you still have that matte look once you let it settle into your lips. So yeah, I haven't busted these out yet, but I hope to bust them out soon. Okay, moving on from that, it are more lipsticks. So these lipsticks that I'm going to talk about next are from 3CE, and they're lipsticks that I've been wanting since I was like in secondary school, because K-beauty has been in my life since I started liking K-pop. And the lipsticks are the 3CE matte lip color. So these are the shades that I got. The one that I wanted specifically is 221 Mellow Flower, but I decided to get 222 Step and Go as well, because why not? So this is what the packaging looks like. You don't have to look for or open the packaging to know what color, because the color is that. And this is the color of Mellow Flower. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So love this shade. I haven't opened up the other one yet, like Step and Go yet. I just happened to accidentally open up this one. So yeah, let me just open up on camera Step and Go with you guys. So now it's There's no seal on it at all. This is Step and Go. Step and Go is more red tone compared to Mellow Flower. Mellow Flower is definitely more pink base, and I can't wait to put this on my lips. I've heard so many good things about 3CE lipsticks that like I'm really excited to finally bust it out. Like, yeah. Okay, so the next lipstick I'm gonna be talking about is from Chi Chi, and it's a lipstick I've been wanting to get since Shannon did so many lip swatch videos on it, and this is the Viva La Diva matte lipstick. So I actually have a story about this lipstick. The shade that I got is called Downtown Girl, but actually the shade that I originally wanted to get when I was first trying to buy Chi Chi Cosmetics was called Urban Chic, and thank God I didn't get that. So when I first tried to buy Chi Chi Cosmetics, it was when the Australian fires were ongoing, so sometime early 2020 I guess, or like early 2021, I don't remember, but it was early in the year. And Chi Chi was having this like charity sale, you could say, in which if you bought a Chi Chi product, the product value will be donated to fighting the Australian fire. So I was like, great, I can buy makeup, and then I don't have to donate, I can just buy makeup and the company would donate the value of the product towards fighting the Australian fires. So I was choosing and choosing and choosing. I landed on like wanting to buy Urban Chic because at the time I wasn't working yet, so I had no money and I wanted to buy just at least one thing to support the cause. And when it was time for my product to be shipped out, I got an email saying that Urban Chic was out of stock. So I was like, damn it! Like, damn it! So I got refunded and I never got my Chi Chi products until now. And as I was like researching to buy Chi Chi products for my birthday, I realized that actually I don't want the shade Urban Chic. A lot of swatches by the time I was buying it for my birthday showed that it had a more pinky mauve undertone, which I absolutely despise because pinky mauve undertones make my teeth look very yellow. So I was like, no, I don't want that shade. So I went to rewatch Shannexo's swatch videos. I went to search for swatches and I finally landed on Downtown Girl, and look at the packaging for the Viva La Diva lipsticks. It's so like this, I will buy this over high end any day. Like the packaging alone just makes it look so luxe. And then this is what the shade looks like. This is totally my shade, pinky brownie nude. I would wear the shit out of this lipstick. I'm not even gonna kid you. So if this filming is successful, you will see me wear this day in day out all the bloody time, because this kind of shade is like my shade, like everyday shade. I love this shade. So yeah, so that's the Viva La Diva lipsticks from Chi Chi. Moving on from that is a couple more foundations, like a shit ton more foundations. So I have two to talk about. The first one is from a brand, like a Korean brand I've always wanted to try, but it's very hard to get outside of Korea, and that is the Espoir Pro Tailor foundation. This is their Bee Silk version. So Espoir is like a mid-tier brand in Korea. Think of it as like, it's like Sephora level, I would say, brand, but not Sephora pricing, but definitely way more expensive than your typical road shop drugstore Korean beauty brands. So yeah, this particular foundation line, there's two. There's the Bee Silk and Bee Glow. So Glow obviously is the more like hydrating, dewy, glowy one, and then the Bee Silk is more like the matte one. And like this is what the box looks like. I got mine in the shade 26 Honey, and I actually already swatched the shade, and it's actually really like, it's more or less like it's more or less like a proper shade match for me. So I'm like really happy that this shade works for me. So yeah, I can't wait to try this out. It's so luxe. I got it for $30, like for a brand that's supposedly higher end than drugstore. $30? Like what? Like where can you beat that? So yeah, that's the lips. I want to get more Espoir products, more so like their cheek stuff or face stuff. I do have a bit more of Espoir products in this haul, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, moving on to the next foundation, I'm going to be talking about NARS Soft Matte Foundation. So I got this because of all the hype, and my holy grail foundation is, like, one of them is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I wear mine in the shade Fiji, and I freaking love that foundation. That foundation is life. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It lasts all day. I wore that NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation to a GOT7 concert a few years back, and it didn't crack, it didn't fade, it barely even settled in my smile lines. I was like, if it can handle a concert, it is. I have never gone back since. Like, it's my favorite foundation. But the more I use it, the more I realize that it doesn't hold up against Singapore's humidity, aka it gets really shiny and really greasy on me super quickly. So as much as I love the formula, that was one thing that kind of like was a deal breaker for me. So I decided to get the NARS Soft Matte one. Hopefully it will last a lot longer. I got mine in the shade Punjab instead of Fiji. I've already swatched the shade. It's a little orange for me. Fiji suits me better because of the strong yellow undertone. On NARS's website it says Punjab is yellow undertone, but I would say it leans more olive neutral rather than yellow. But yeah, I can't wait to try this out. It's super lightweight, super like comfortable feeling on my skin, at least when I swatched it. So yeah, I'm super excited to try this out. Hopefully it will be my new holy grail. So yeah, moving on from that is the next foundation I will be talking about, and that is the Shu Uemura Unlimited Breathable Lasting Foundation. So this is what the box looks like. The shade that I got is in 764 medium beige. By the way, this is not medium at all, like not even close to medium. Like, this is what the shade looks like. It's so light. Like, I think I'm more suited to 564 or 664. That's closer to my actual shade. This is actually like, I think 1 or 2 shades too light for me, but I'm still gonna use it. I got this because of one of my classmates. She got matched for this. Like, I was there when she got matched for this, and she loves this foundation. So I've heard many good things about this, and Shu Uemura specifically curated this line for Asian skin tones, aka golden yellow skin tones. So I'm really excited to try this out and see how well it works on me. So yeah, that's one of the foundations I got for my birthday. Moving on is a brand that I really like, that I've heard so many good things about, especially regarding their eyeshadows. It is Juvia's Place. So I got their I Am Magic concealers in the shade 19 and 20. So previously I actually had shade J18 already, but it was too like dark and orange on my skin tone. Even when I was tanner, it was still a little bit too dark for me, so I decided to get 19 and 20 to try, because 19 and 20 look very similar to each other. The problem though with 19 and 20, is the fact that they're this light. They're so light. Like, if I still had J18 with me, there is like at least 2 other shades you can include between 19 and 18. That's how big the jump is between the 2 shades. So I was a little disappointed with how like the shade range isn't as like nicely gradient, like it doesn't have a nice gradient as I thought it would. So, and also 19 and 20 didn't have like a yellow undertone like I was hoping. None of the concealer shades in the I Am Magic line have a yellow, like a straight up yellow undertone. All of them are either pink or neutral. Nothing close enough to yellow, so I'm a little bit disappointed, but I know I do like the formula of this. So yeah, moving on from that, Fenty Beauty. So I got myself a Fenty Beauty primer. I really like their Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. I really like that. However, I've thrown that out because like the packaging, like the pump stopped working on me, and then after a while I just didn't really like it wasn't my favorite foundation formula. But the primer though, I loved the soft matte primer, like the original one that they came out with, because I find that it is like the primer that works for all occasions. When my skin is dry, when my skin is flaky, when my skin is oily, it works for all occasions and makes my makeup last longer. It is like that nice overall works for everything primer. The only thing that it doesn't work for is it doesn't really do much for my pores, so I do use like a pore filling primer on top of that foundation. However, I did not get that primer for my birthday. Instead, I got the True Matte Pro Filter primer instead, because I wanted to try the mattifying primer. I do have oily combination skin, so my skin is normal in some areas but oily in some other areas, so I wanted to try the matte version and see how it works. Moving on from that, another Juvia's Place product, so the I Am Magic foundation, is it called? Yeah, I Am Magic Velvet Matte Foundation in the shade 550 Martinique. I was actually really scared of buying this foundation because there's no place in Singapore to swatch this, so I was just crossing my fingers that I'll get the right shade, and lucky me, I got the right shade. So for those of you who want to like have a gauge of what skin tone, like if you're my skin twin, my shade is actually the same as Juicy Jazz and Sam Robinson, so Sam H here on YouTube, both of them. Those are my like skin twins. So if you guys want like a reference, definitely go to Sam Robinson's blog. She has a whole list of shades that she wears. So like I'm closest to her shade. So yeah, she wears shade 540 in this foundation, but I decided I'm not as tanned as her, like I'm a hair lighter than her, but in terms of undertones we are definitely the same. So I got shade 550 instead, which is lighter. So yeah, good job to me. Good job. Perfect shade match. Moving on from that, I don't know, like now that it's been a few months since I bought this, I kind of low-key regret buying this, and that is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I have like the mini version, which I keep trying and trying and trying, and I realize that it does make my makeup last longer, but it's nothing special in my opinion. Especially since I put my makeup through some of the most extreme tests, aka N95 wearing and like mask wearing and a lot of talking. It doesn't hold up. Like this does not help my makeup hold up. It does make it break down lesser, but it doesn't like make my makeup bulletproof. So kind of low-key regret buying this, but I'm still gonna use it either way. Like it's a cult favorite, I'm gonna use it, whatever. Okay, moving on from that, another Fenty Beauty product, a product that I've been wanting for the longest of time, the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Bronzer. So I got mine in the shade Private Island because I prefer a little bit more of a warmer, deeper kind of bronze, and sometimes I wear makeup but not the foundations because a lot of the times my foundation don't match me. So I do prefer products that are a little bit darker of a shade so that it can work while I'm not wearing foundation that's too light for my skin tone. So this is what the shade looks like. As you can see, very warm, very olivey yellow, like it's very golden, not orange, not red. So I really like the tone of this, so yeah, I can't wait to test this out on my face. Moving on, we have a couple of lip products. Most of them are from Korean Beauty. Is it? Yep, so basically the rest of the lip products I'm going to be sharing, all of them are from Korean beauty brands. The first one being from one of my favorite Korean beauty brands for lip products, and that is Romand. So I already have one of their Zero Velvet lip tints. This one that I got is from their Fall Winter collection of 2019. It's in the shade Burnie Nude number 16, and this is what the shade looks like. So as you can see, pinky brownie nude color. Love this texture, very moussey, very blurring, very matte but like velvet matte. And what I really like about Romand is they come with these things. So these are little stickers for like expiry dates, so you know whenever you open a new product, you just stick this on your product and then you'll know, you'll be able to keep track of when you need to throw them out, which I think all brands should do. Like it's a really nice touch. So yeah, Zero Velvet tint in Burnie Nude, and then the other one that I got is in Pecan Tart. So this is a lot deeper of a shade. This is more like a deep burgundy red. Okay, not deep burgundy, but it's definitely like a deep red, and look at that, it's so pretty. It's so, oh my god, like I love. And just like the other Romand products, it comes with a sticker for your expiry dates. apart from that, I got myself the Romance Zero Matte lipstick. So I have never ever tried this before, like this particular range of lipsticks from Romance before, and I finally got this. The shade that I tried is called All That Jazz, as you can see, and it's once again a pinky brownie nude. Fun story about this particular lipstick is that when this lipstick first came out, I'll show you guys the packaging. This is what the packaging looks like, and if you guys know, I really like Bia lipsticks, another Korean brand that has amazing lip products. The original Romance packaging and the Bia packaging for the lipsticks were almost exactly the same, and the price difference for the two were like $10 price difference, Bia being the cheaper version. And when I finally felt the Romance like zero gram zero matte lipsticks in store, I was like, I am not paying $23 for essentially the same product that I can get for $13. So Romance was 23, Bia was 13. So I was like, I will not pay the $10 difference just for a Romance product. So when they finally changed to this packaging, like the double packaging kind of design, it feels a lot weightier, it feels better quality, it has this like nice soft matte kind of touch. That's when I decided, yes, I will pay that $10 price difference. And this is what the color looks like. The only thing I would say is I don't really like that like oval circular shape cut of the lipstick bullet. I don't think it's really that great for like precision application, so that's the only gripe I have about this product. But apart from that, I am so excited. I finally got this lipstick, so I can't wait to try it. Moving on from that, I got two Eclipse lip products. I've never tried Eclipse like lip products before. So one of them is the Lively Lip Matte in the shade Fake Pumpkin LMOO2. I got this specifically because of Kenny JD. She has like almost the entire range of the Lively Lip Mattes, and this is what the color looks like. It's more of an orangey based pinky brown nude, and like Kenny really likes this formula, so I wanted to give it a go and see how it is for me. So yeah, the Lively Lip Matte from Eclipse. Next one is the Matte Fit lip lacquer from Eclipse again, and the shade that I got is number 1 orange. It's not exactly orange, it's more so like a peachy kind of orange. So let me just show you the color. So as you can see, it looks orange, but it has like that peachy kind of coral undertone rather than straight up orange, which I think is really smart of Korean people. Like, I seldom ever see them do orange as like a true orange. It's always like pinky orange or like peachy or like coral kind of orange, which I think makes it a lot more wearable than straight up orange. So yeah, I can't wait to try this. Last two lip products that I am super excited. They are from Espoir, and I kind of want to get the new version of these lip products in the same shades as well, and that is the Espoir Couture Lip Fluid Velvet. So it's Korea's answer to matte liquid lipsticks, and the shade that I got is Moonlit and Modest, which is their most popular shades. And honestly, like, nowhere else in the world can you beat, like no other beauty brand can beat K-Beauty when it comes to packaging. Look at it, like it's so sophisticated and so like classy, and this is not even that expensive. This is like a $20 like lipstick, which isn't that expensive, you know. So yeah, oh my god, it's so pretty. And this shade that I'm holding is Modest. So Modest is a like pinky brownie nude, the kind that I really like to wear. And then the shade Moonlit is more so like a pinkier shade, as you can see, but of like it's a pinkier shade. It still has like that deep brown kind of nude quality, but it's like straight up pink. So I can't wait to try this out. Like, they look so beautiful. Moving on, everything else is like eyeshadow products except for this product, and this is something that Shannon has been talking about for years on her channel, and she raves about it all the time. Chi Chi BB cream, the super BB cream from Chi Chi. So I got mine in the shade medium, which is, I've already swatched the shade by the way. This it's definitely my skin tone, but I don't like the undertone. It's kind of grey a la 2010s K-beauty brands when they first started popularizing BB creams, like very grey tone. But I still can work with it, like it's still like the right shade. So yeah, I can't wait to try this. I'm so excited to finally try this. I've been like wanting this for years, so yeah, I'm super excited. Moving on from that is some lashes from Chi Chi. This is not the like design I wanted, but I was like, you know what, might as well. So these are the Kate lashes from Chi Chi. Is it called Kate? Yes, Kate. These are the natural lashes. They look a lot like Demi Wispies from Ardell, which by the way do not look good on me. Like the Demi Wispies from Ardell just don't look good on me. I actually wanted the Olivia style, I think, from Chi Chi that looked more like the standard Wispies from Ardell, but those were out of stock when I was buying it, so I decided on Kate instead. And yeah, hopefully these look okay on me now that I'm gonna give the Demi Wispy kind of style a second try. So yeah. Now, all the eyeshadows. First one is from Romand, and it is their Better Than palette eyeshadow 10 color eyeshadow palette. This is in the shade Rosebud Garden. So I don't have a lot of like pinky eyeshadow palettes. When I was buying this, I had more like your standard warm tones and cool tones and like browns. So I decided to get Rosebud Garden because it was more like your mauvey pinky kind of color story. Actually, to be honest, I should bring this for my wedding because like it looks amazing. So might actually bring this to the wedding instead of the other palettes, but I need to give this a test run before I actually do bring it. So yeah, I've tried Romand eyeshadows before and I actually find them really nice and easy to use, so I'm excited to give that a whirl and see how the quality is like for that one. Next eyeshadow palette I have is the Chi Chi Warm Browns eyeshadow palette, like the 9-pan ones. Fun story about this, I was disappointed when it came into, like when I finally got it, because it's a warm brown eyeshadow palette. Like, it's warm brown, like what else can you expect from it? It literally says it's a warm brown eyeshadow palette, but on the website, on the Chi Chi website, it actually looks a lot more like pinky warm brown. So I was hoping that it was more pinky warm brown. So when I got it and it just straight up looks warm brown, I was kind of like low-key disappointed until I slapped myself mentally and like, Z, it's warm brown. It's literally called warm brown. Like, what else would you expect? You know, so my mistake, but whatever. Like, I really am excited to try this. I've heard a lot of good things about Chi Chi eyeshadow palettes, and I hope like the 9 pans are of similar quality to what I've heard about their other eyeshadow palettes. So yeah, moving on from that is an eyeshadow palette I've wanted since secondary school, and I finally got it, and that is the Too Faced Just Peachy Matte eyeshadow palette. This was very popularized when like everyone was into warm tone eyeshadows. So this is what the color scheme looks like. Actually, this will also be really nice to bring to the wedding. Only problem is that it's all matte, which not really my idea for the wedding. But yeah, I finally got this eyeshadow palette. I don't think it's available in Sephora Singapore anymore, but if you can get it, highly recommend it. It's a cult favorite. Moving on is, oh my god, Bia eyeshadow. So this eyeshadow palette, I was like staring at it for the longest of times because I tried this eyeshadow duo from Bia. I'll insert a photo somewhere here, and it is amazing. Like, I loved it. I used it to death. I had to throw it out because it kept breaking on me, but I used it to the point where I almost hit pan. That's how much I used it. So I'm hoping that this eyeshadow palette from Bia, this is their Bia Final eyeshadow palette. The one that I got is in Trot Star. So the shade is over here. Too bad you can't really see the English. I think the English translation is here. So Trot Star, and this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. Look at it. It's so pretty, and oh my, yes, look at that. Look at it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty, and it's actually, from my experience with Bia shadows, the light shades actually would appear darker on your eyes than they do in the pan. So I'm hoping that these are the same as their other eyeshadows. So yeah, oh my god, look at that. Look at that. I will link Minsko's video on this palette for you to see the full potential and full beauty of this palette, because so pretty. Okay, we're down to the last 3 shadows and I'm almost done with filming. Yes. So first one is the 3CE what's this called? 3CE multi eye color palette, and the one that I got is in Dry Bouquet. The reason why I got this particular eyeshadow and not Overtake, which is another one I want to get, is because of the color story. Like, it's more of like the reds, warm, pinky, but it's not like orange. So, and Darcy, like Miss Darcy here on YouTube, really likes this eyeshadow palette, so I wanted to give it a try because it's like my kind of color story. So yeah, the next one I want to get is definitely Overtake, which is more like your standard neutral browns. So yeah, a multi-eye color palette from 3CE. Next one is the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde Eyeshadow Palette. Now, I was actually contemplating between getting this or the Naughty Nudes, but then I realized I have a lot of the shades from the Naughty Nude palette in my collection already. I don't need something like that. And I've heard a lot of good things about the Mercury Retrograde Eyeshadow Palette. Plus, I didn't have this kind of a color story, like this like lilac-y, cool tone, purpley kind of color story. So I decided I wanted to get this, and it was 50% off when I got this, so major steal. Okay, last but not least is the most expensive eyeshadow palette I own in my entire collection. I have a few of these now since buying this, like a few from this brand in this particular like price point. But yeah, this was the first eyeshadow palette that of this price point from this brand that I got. Now I have like 3 including this one, but yeah, this is the first, and this is the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. So yeah, oh my god, like I got this for like discounted price and from someone like secondhand, but they've never used it, but they were selling it for a discounted price. Original price at Sephora is $98. I got this brand new with the box untouched for $70. 70, guys, like, so what a steal. And this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. Like, how beautiful is this? Like, it's totally like shades up my alley, and like I can't wait to try this. I've been holding off on using this palette because of like this video. I've been trying to film this video for the longest of time, so now that this video hopefully is successful, I can't wait to try it. Just yeah. And that's it for my birthday haul. It took me, I think, an hour to film this whole thing, which actually is not that bad, but an hour is still very long, and I need to pee from all the coffee I drank. So yeah, that's it from me today. I hope you guys like this video. If you do like the content that I post, I hope you guys subscribe and like my videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.